Hi there, Joey from Day Job Hacks. Today's video, I want to focus on push ads. Are they going to be dead this year? And what is going to be the impact of the new Chrome 80 update coming out February 4th? Okay, so the rumblings in the industry are finally here about push ads. We all kind of knew this was coming. People that have been following push ads, the people that have been buying push ads, people that are setting up ad networks that are focused on push ads. We knew that Chrome and Firefox had the ability at any time to shut this down whenever they want, okay? The same thing happened back in the app installs days when you could just install an app by clicking a button. And then Chrome came in and they made it a lot harder. You have to get it now from Play Store, all this kind of stuff. Chrome and these browsers are trying to obviously make their users happy, and there's a lot of things that can happen when you allow people to just send visitors messages whenever you want. So what is going to happen with Chrome and what is going to happen with push ads, that is what we're going to talk about in this video. So if you watched yesterday's video, I did a video about push ads and how people become notified or sign up to somebody's push ads notifications list and all that stuff. I showed the app that people use, one of the apps, and I also talked about push ads in general. There's going to be a link that probably already popped up in this video, and you can watch that video so you understand what I'm talking about if you don't know what push ads already are. But I'm sure if you're watching this video, you understand the impact of what this might actually do. So how is this going to affect the industry? Well, this is my opinion, and I'm making this video because I want to engage in conversation down below. So I'm going to say what I think is going to happen with the push ads industry, and I highly encourage you, if you have different opinions or if you agree or if you disagree that push ads are going to be dead, then please comment below. Tell me what you think, and I'm happy to engage in conversation, and I'm sure others would like to see those comments too. So I am here looking at the chromium.org blog, okay? This is where the announcement came out. They made the announcement that this new update is coming out in February. And basically what it means is they're going to introduce what is called a quieter UI. Quieter notifications UI, user interface is what that means. So they're basically going to make an option now to have a quieter user interface, which means that they're going to have the ability to automatically enroll people into what is going to block any type of request for notifications, okay? So as you saw in the video yesterday, I talked about how there's when you visit a website, you'll see sometimes a pop-up come up in the corner that asks you to subscribe to notifications, or this site wants to notify you, and you can either accept or block it. Those will now still happen, but they're going to have what's called automatically enrolled in the quieter user interface. So if you have this new browser, which is going to happen over time, obviously people are going to keep updating their browsers and this will eventually come out anyway, so it's going to be a slow, gradual hit, but it's going to happen, okay? So what's going to happen is users now, when they come to a website, there will be two ways that you can be automatically enrolled into this quieter user interface. And the first way is if I'm constantly a user of Chrome and I'm coming in and I'm going to websites and I'm always blocking these notifications, Google is now going to automatically do that for me after a certain period of time. Once they see that I don't usually subscribe to these notifications, they're just going to automatically set it in the settings that I don't have to worry about doing that anymore, okay? I'm never going to see these pop-ups come up again, okay? The other way that you will be automatically enrolled is if a website owner who has the ability to ask you for notifications, if they see that a lot of people are coming to this website and not subscribing, then that website will be deemed, one of those sites that is going to automatically be enrolled in the quieter user interface, meaning they won't be able to pop up and ask you if you would like to get pop-up notifications. So that is the first update coming in February. Now, what's a little more scary to the industry, which is kind of still up in the air, is this paragraph right here on this blog post. You can go to the blog post, by the way, and read it at blog.chromium.org. However, here's the line that's kind of really the one that's going to really hurt. Later in 2020, we plan to enable additional enforcement against abusive websites using web notifications for ads, malware, or deceptive purposes. Now that is the part that, is going to be a little more impact on the industry, okay? A lot more impact, actually. So First of all, there's a few players at play here. Let's talk about them. We have affiliates and marketers in general. So we have affiliate marketers, we have media buyers, product owners who buy ads, and those people will be impacted. We have the ad networks that are going to be impacted. Then we have people that actually just build their own push ads notifications lists, okay? Now, in yesterday's video, I showed you that I'm one of those people that has a website, and I collect the push subscribers through an app called OneSignal, and then I can send messages to my subscribers, okay? So the people like me who just use push ads for that purpose, where I'm just kind of collecting people's emails, or I guess I'm just collecting them and then being able to send them out a push notification, there's a couple advice topics here that tell me what I can do to help improve the chances that people will join my list. Now, it's not really a big deal to me because I don't use it that much, but for people that are really big into push, this is going to really hurt their subscribe rates, okay? Because now people are automatically going to be into this quieter user interface for the most part, okay? And probably 90% of people aren't going to actually go in and just go to a website and click their settings and subscribe to notifications, okay? There's not going to be that automatic pop-up anymore. Now, they're saying to kind of put your notification lower in the page, kind of tell people why they need to join and all that stuff. Give them an incentive to join your push list. So that is obviously going to impact the amount of users that you get into your push list, okay? Now, later in the year, once they implement the other piece, if you start pushing out too much stuff and they see that it looks like spammy, you're probably going to be getting those messages blocked as well, okay? Okay, the bigger impact I feel is going to be on the ad networks, okay, and the people buying the ads. Now, for the last couple years, the price of push ads has been extremely low, and we know this, and this is why a lot of affiliate marketers in particular are going there, because the price per clicks is extremely cheap. And I've done some case studies, and in fact, I'm doing a case study right now on push ads inside the Powerhouse affiliate members area on push ads, showing, how easy it is to get conversions, how cheap the traffic is, and all this stuff, okay? So we love that about push ads, and that is why a lot of affiliates flocked over from big places like Facebook and Google, because push ads allowed us to come in, get super cheap traffic, and we could run pretty much anything we wanted on these networks, okay? Now, what's going to happen is, obviously, now that there's going to be a lot more scrutiny on how, people can get onto these lists, there's going to be lower volume, lower inventory, meaning that the demand is going to still be there, but the amount of traffic is going to be less because there's going to be less subscribers, okay? So obviously this is going to jack up the price per click, and then anybody that's running, these really low margin profits are probably not going to be profitable anymore. You're going to have to find another traffic source, or you're going to have to find higher payout offers, or you're going to have to do something more creative. So will it be as easy as it used to be to run push ads? No, absolutely not. I think starting here in February, you're going to start to see prices will start to slowly climb, and the amount of traffic you get will start to slowly decline. And I'm not saying this is going to be immediate. This is going to probably take a year or two to actually happen, in my opinion. Maybe faster. You never know. Google could make these changes instantly if they want. But what's going to happen is there's going to be lower volume. Now, for the ad networks themselves, I think what's going to happen is those ad networks that came on and jumped on the bandwagon and only focused on push ads are going to be really hit hard, okay? Because their revenues are going to go down, or they're going to have to find unique ways in preserving their user base, okay? So what will happen, in my opinion, is to preserve that user base and to make sure that their ads aren't getting blocked. You're going to see the rules get a lot tighter in terms of what you can actually advertise on these push ad networks, okay? Right now we can run pretty much anything. It's a wide open, Wild West kind of scenario. All these push ad notification places popping up everywhere. But soon there's going to be a big watchful eye over these ads, and whatever you put in there is probably going to be scrutinized by an ad review team that's a little more aggressive. And now it's going to be a lot harder to use this platform the way we are using it right now. Okay, now those networks that are focused only on push, they're probably going to be hurting, okay? Now, some other ad networks out there, like native ad platforms, like Rev Content, for example, who brought on push as another option, are probably still going to be fine. You have there's a few examples out there of just big ad networks that were already there that kind of brought on push as an additional type of traffic that you can buy. They're not only focused on push, so they're going to be fine, in my opinion. Now, where are the media buyers and affiliates going to go? Like, is this a big detrimental, is this the collapse? No, absolutely not. Push ads were just one of those additional things, just like pop ads. The pop ads are still actually out there, believe it or not. There's some places that, you can still push this stuff out there. But it's just, people are going to change again with the industry. So if you're all in on push ads, if you're taking these courses and you're going to Guru $997 courses on push ads right now, you might want to hold on to your cash, wait a few minutes, wait a few weeks, months maybe, and see if push ads is still the way to go. Or you can come in now, hit it while it's still hot, still the Wild West, make your cash, and then get out, okay? But for a long-term game plan to kind of get into push as your major business model, it might be one of those times to really reconsider that, okay? What I think is going to happen are affiliates are just going to go back to their native ad platforms, run more native ads, build email lists, do what they've always been doing, okay? The new trend of push ads, it came, it's here, it's working, people are making a lot of money, but it is going to be gone soon. So, is it over? I don't know. Tell me, please, comment below. Tell me, what do you think is going to happen with push ads? Where is it going to go? Is this that big of a deal, this big update from Google? We already know that there's been updates in Firefox. I'm sure the other browsers are moving that way as well, and we've seen it happen with extensions. We've seen it happen in other areas, pop-ups, all that kind of stuff. So please let me know. Comment below, like, comment, or share again this video, or subscribe, and we'll see. I'll follow this topic, and once I get some more information, I will post another video. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching.